All right, so the woman in the relationship. In the Bible, God gives us a view of the good and the bad of a thing that he gives us. And so in Genesis 3:6, I'm going to read. So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree desirable to make one wise, she took of its fruit and ate. She also gave to her husband with her, and he ate. So we see with Genesis 3:6 that the woman has the ability to influence the man. And just a side note for men. So then we live in this culture that has taken our ability to influence a man and attach it to our self-esteem. And then we see that society really values a woman based on her ability to attract and keep a man. And so the toxicity of that is that now the woman attaches her self-esteem and her self-worth to her ability to be in a relationship. So now I got this quote from a Dr. Ramani podcast, and he said that a sign of trauma is to find a difficult person and then convince them to love us well. So what does that look like for a woman? That means that I will find myself in a situationship, and I will keep showing up to that situationship in the hopes that he somehow sees my value and chooses me. Another one is that I find myself in a relationship with a man that I have to impart his values, his character, and his purpose. I am really playing Build-A-Bear with this man because I have attached my self-esteem, my self-worth, and my value to the ability to get this difficult man to love me well, in the ability to somehow shape and build this man that was on this highway to demise. But we get around this by believing and knowing that our value and who we are as a person, that it is intrinsic, it is inside of us. No one decides it outside of us, and we don't negotiate it with anyone. And I don't have to work in order for you to see my value and who I am as a person. And Eve is influencing his choices. From his value, his purpose, and who he is as a man, Eve is influencing the choices that they are making together.